Shabbat Shalom, friends! Today we'll learn Parashat Shemot in a whole new book, Sefer Shemot. Last week in Parashat Vayechi, we learned how Jacob and all his children came down to the land of Egypt because of the famine that was in Israel. There wasn't anything to eat. So Jacob and his kids came down to the land of Egypt. But even after the famine was over, they stayed in Egypt. And even after Jacob passed away, they stayed in Egypt. And even after Joseph and all of his brothers passed away, they stayed in Egypt. They multiplied and had many kids and became a really big family, a nation. Pharaoh saw that and got worried. Oh no, there are too many Israelites. One day they're going to be more Israelites than Egyptians. And then what'll happen? They'll try taking over Egypt. I need an idea. I need a sneaky, clever idea. I'll turn them all into slaves. Perfect. That way I'll have some builders to build my pyramids. Great. Pharaoh turned all the Israelites into his slaves, and he had another one really cruel decree. All the boys that are born will be thrown into the water. Let only the girls live. He called the two Israeli midwives, Shifra and Puah. Hey, are you the Israelites' midwives? Yeah, we help the Israelite women give birth. Great. You're the women I need. Every time you see an Israeli woman gave birth to a boy, throw him into the Nile, throw him into the water. You can let the girls live. That's an order. Oh no, that's so cruel. That's murder. We can't do that. We fear God. We're not going to do that. We're not going to throw the boy babies into the water. Pharaoh noticed that there weren't any less boys running around. Hey, I thought I told you to throw all the baby boys into the water, but the Israelite population is just growing. What happened? Why aren't you throwing the boys into the Nile? Pharaoh, you see, it's not us. It's just the Israeli women. They give birth before we get to them. They're like animals. They just give birth in the field. They're not like the Egyptian women that need help at childbirth. Fine. If you're not going to help me, I'll do it myself. I command all Egyptians, when you see a boy baby that was born to the Israelites, take him and throw him into the Nile. But even the Egyptians didn't listen to him. Even his own daughter, the princess of Egypt, did exactly the opposite. At that time, a woman from the tribe of Levi named Yocheved gave birth to a cute, chubby, sweet little baby. Oh, you're so cute. I don't want to throw you into the Nile. I'll hide you until we can't anymore. She hid him for 3 months, but then she couldn't hide him anymore. She put him in a little basket on the side of the Nile and told his older sister Miriam to stay and watch over him to see what'll happen. Don't worry, my little brother. I'll watch over you. Just at that time, the princess of Egypt came to bathe in the Nile. Oh, I wonder what's inside that little basket. She opened the basket, and inside she found a crying baby. Oh, he's so cute. I feel so sorry for him. He's probably from the children of the Israelites. Oh, sweetheart, he won't come down. He's crying. Wee, wee, wee. When Miriam, his older sister, saw that, she ran to the princess of Egypt. Hi, would you like me to call a woman from the Hebrews so she can breastfeed him and maybe calm him down? Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah. Call one of the women from the Israelites so she can breastfeed him for me. That's a perfect idea. Miriam went and called her own mother, Yocheved. Hi, so can you breastfeed this baby for me? Sure I can. Of course I can. Yes. Good. I'll pay you for it. And then when the kid grows up, bring him back to the palace and I'll raise him there. Not only did Yocheved get her son back, she even got paid for it from the princess of Egypt. Oh, my baby, I got you back. When the boy grew up, she gave him back to the princess of Egypt. Oh, so cute. I'll name you Moshe because I pulled you out of the water. And until this very day, that's what we call Moses, Moshe. We call him after the Egyptian name the princess gave him because she is the one that saved his life. Moshe grew up in the palace with the princess of Egypt. Moshe grew up and wanted to see his brothers. Oh no, they're slaves. They're working so hard. They're suffering. He saw an Egyptian beating an Israeli man. What are you doing? Stop that immediately. That's wrong. He hit the Egyptian and killed him. He buried his body in the sand. The next day, he came out again to see his brothers, but this time he saw an Israeli man beating another Israeli. Oh no! What are you doing? Stop! Why are you hitting your fellow? What are you gonna do to me? Huh? What are you, like my master or something? Who do you think you are? What are you gonna do to me? Are you gonna kill me like you killed the Egyptian yesterday? Huh? Oh no. I thought no one noticed that I killed that Egyptian, but it became famous. Oh no, Paro will want to kill me. I have to run away from Egypt. Pharaoh wanted to kill Moses because he killed the Egyptian, and Moses had to run away. Moses left Egypt to a place called Midian, and in Midian, he came to the well, and by the well, there were 7 girls, the daughters of the priest of Midian, Reuel, also known as Yitro. They tried to give their herd water, but the other farmers chased them away. Go away! You can't give your sheep water! Stop harassing us! You do this every day! No, we won't let you take water out of the well. Moses saw this and stood up for the priest's daughters. Why are you doing that? That's not fair. Stop harassing them. You go away. Oh my gosh, you protected us. You stood up for us. Of course, what they did to you wasn't fair. Everyone should have access to the well. Everyone should be able to come and take as much water as they need. Oh, thank you so much. They went home to their father and told him all about the guy that helped them. Oh, you came back early today. So how was it at the well? Dad, you don't know. There was an Egyptian man there. He helped us. He stood up for us. Even though the farmers wouldn't let us take water, he helped us. Oh, where is he then? Why didn't you call him? He could come over and eat bread with us. Why didn't you invite him home? Okay, we'll go call him. Moses came to Yitro's home. Thank you so much for helping my daughters today by the well. I really appreciate it. Oh, it's just what's fair. Everyone should be able to take water from the well. You know what? You can stay with me as long as you want. And you know what? Please marry one of my daughters, Tzipora. Wow, thank you so much. Moses took care of Yitro's sheep until one day he saw something strange. Oh my gosh, what is this? This is strange. I never saw anything like it. It's a bush. It's burning, but it isn't being burnt. I'll go see this. Suddenly Moses heard a voice calling, Moshe, Moshe, take your shoes off. You're standing on land that's holy. Oh my gosh, it must be God. I'll cover my eyes. I'm too afraid to look. Moses, Moses, I saw how much my people are suffering in Egypt, and I decided to release them out of Egypt and take them to a land of milk and honey, a land that's wide and good. Huh? Yeah, and guess who I chose to be my messenger? You're going to Pharaoh. Who, me? Me? Who, me? Who am I? Me? How can I go to Pharaoh? Me? Yes, you. Don't worry. I'll be with you. And the sign that I'm speaking truth is that when all of the Israelites leave Egypt, you'll worship me, God, on this mountain right over here. Yeah, right. I'll just go to the Israelites and tell them, yeah, God came to me and I saw God and he told me to go to Pharaoh and release you out of Egypt. Yeah, right. Well, I don't even know what your name is. What's your name? What should I tell them your name is? My name, God said to Moses, is Eheyeh. Eheyeh asher Eheyeh. Go and tell them, I'm the God of your father, of Abraham, of Isaac, of Jacob. And they're going to believe you. Pharaoh won't let you leave Egypt, but that's because I'm going to make his heart heavy. But don't worry, in the end, you'll leave Egypt. Wow, like such rich and free men. They won't believe me. They won't believe me. The people of Israel won't believe me. Moses, I'll even give you two signs to show them. That way they'll believe you for sure. The staff you have in your hand? Yeah, what about it? Throw it on the ground. Moses threw his staff on the ground and it turned into a snake. Ah! Ah! Moses ran away from the snake. He was afraid. And God told him, no, don't be afraid. Hold the snake's tail. Are you sure about this? Moses picked up the snake by its tail and it turned back into a staff. Oh my goodness. Now, Moses, put your hand in your armpit. Moses put his hand in his armpit, and when he took it out, I have sarat! I have a skin disease! What happened to my hand? Don't worry, Moses. Put your hand back in your armpit. Moses put his hand back in his armpit, and when he took it out, it was healthy, just like it was before. Oh my goodness. And Moses, God said, if they didn't believe the first sign, and if they didn't believe the second sign, turn all their water in the Nile into blood, and then they'll believe you for sure. But God, I don't know how to speak. I have a stutter. I can't go to Pharaoh. Moses, God says, who created a mouth for a human being? I created your mouth. Can't I take care of a little stutter? I'm going to be with your mouth when you go to Pharaoh. Moses didn't have any more excuses. God, please send somebody else, not me. Why me? Why me? I don't want to go. Send somebody else. And then God really got angry. Moses, your brother Aaron will go with you. You're not going to go alone. You and your brother Aharon will go together to the king of Egypt, to Paro. You'll both ask him to release the people of Israel out of Egypt. And not like you, Aaron is going to listen. And he's going to go meet you in the desert. Come on, go! Go release the people of Israel from Egypt. Moshe went to his father-in-law, Yitro. Yitro, Reuel, the priest of Midian. Yeah, Moshe, what's up? I think it's time I should go back to Egypt. Good idea. Good luck. And don't forget to take your wife Tzipora and your son. Goodbye. Have a safe trip. Moshe departs from Yitro, and we'll meet him again in a few more parashot. Bye, Yitro. Thank you for everything. And Moshe sets out on his way back to Egypt. Aaron came to the desert to meet his brother Moshe. Moshe, God told me to come out to the desert and meet you. Aaron, I can't believe you came. Why not? God told me to, so I did it. How are you? Listen, God told me to go to Pharaoh and ask him to let the people of Israel out of Egypt. Oh, don't worry. I'll come with you. Really? We'll go together? Yeah, for sure. Let's go and let the people of Israel hear the good news. They went to the elders of Israel and told them everything that God said, that they're going to leave Egypt and come back to the land of Israel. And they showed the people of Israel the signs that God gave them. They turned the staff into a snake, and they showed them the trick with the hand in the armpit and everything. And the Israelites believed Moshe and Aaron. Now it was time for Moshe and Aaron to go to the king of Egypt, to Pharaoh. Let the people of Israel out of Egypt? Who's this God? I don't know of this God. And I'm not letting the people of Israel leave Egypt. Look, there's so many of them. They're so busy. If they start working, there's going to be a whole commotion here. You know, the only reason you want to leave Egypt is because you're not busy enough. I need to give the people of Israel more work. That way they won't, be busy with all this baloney about leaving Egypt and stop being slaves. Now go, and I'm not letting the people of Israel out of Egypt. Oh no. Pharaoh didn't listen to us. Please, we only want to go for 3 days into the desert to worship our God. No way, no way. Leave, goodbye. Pharaoh called the Egyptian police officers. Go and tell the Israelites that they're not getting any more straw to make the blocks. They'll have to make the bricks and collect the straw themselves. Yes, our master will go tell them. The Egyptian workmasters went to the Israeli workmasters. Go and tell the Israelis they're not getting any more straw to make the bricks. They'll have to collect the straw themselves and make as many bricks as they were making while they were getting the straw. Oh no, that's double the work. How will we have time for that? That's not our problem. You beware. Come on, you guys. We have to collect the straw and make as many bricks as we were making before when we were getting the straw. Come on, finish your work. But the Israelites couldn't finish the work. It was too much work to collect the straw and make the bricks. So the Egyptian workmasters beat the Israeli workmasters. We're going to Pharaoh to complain. We're good slaves. Why are you doing this to us? Why are you doubling our workload? We don't have enough time to also collect the straw and make as many bricks as we were making yesterday. What do you want from me? It's your fault. You started chit-chatting about being free and stop being slaves and go worship our God in the desert. It's because you have too much free time. You have all these ideas. You're not busy enough. Now you go back and tell them to continue making bricks just like they were yesterday when they weren't getting the hay. When the Israelite workmasters left the palace from Pharaoh, they met Moshe and Aaron. Moses, Aaron, it's all your fault. Why did you go to Pharaoh and ask him to release us from Egypt? You made our lives worse. You gave him a sword to kill us. Moses went to God and said, God, I told you not to send me. Why did you send me? Since you sent me on this mission and I went to Pharaoh, the situation just got worse and you didn't save your people. And that's how Parashat Shemot ends. What will happen? Will God save the people of Israel? Will God take them out of Egypt? We'll learn the rest next week. And in the meantime, Shabbat Shalom.